Taken by Seaver in the corner. Schwartz open for three. Fires before these guys graduate. In the corner. Schwartz for three. Fires halfway down. Oh, the iron to his kind. Kick out in the corner. Schwartz for three. Fires right between the eyes from downtown. But there's a flurry of three-pointers in a loss by 7 points to Washington by Schwartz, who joins us. Hi, everybody. Welcome into the Buffalo Stampede. I'm voice of the boss, Mark Johnson. Colorado, after a month away from home, came home, had a couple of ball games against the Washington schools. Last Thursday night, they win by 32. Let's start with that one. 32-point win by the Buffaloes over the Cougars, knocking off Washington State. What's the difference between home and away with you guys? The offense was phenomenal against Washington State.
Yeah, I mean, the event center has always got the energy, comfortable, shoot here every day. I mean, I think it's just mental at this point.
Right. But you guys got to get over that hump at some point in time. That month away, by the way, they played 5 games. You dropped 4 of the 5. And so, I mean, it is a totally different game you guys have got to try and figure out how to take now on the road, isn't it?
Yeah, no doubt. I think just progressing every day, trying to stay in the gym, trying to make sure that we stay focused on the road. I think it's definitely there to be taken. We can win games on the road for sure.
Is shooting contagious? You know, in baseball they talk about hitting being contagious. It kind of affects everybody. Is shooting an offense the same way in basketball?
No doubt. Yeah. Washington's a good example. I mean, tonight some guys that aren't on the scouting report as shooters were hitting shots because Chris was gone. So, I mean, it's definitely the same thing in basketball.
Yeah, Buffaloes get that 32-point win over Washington State last Thursday, plus 14 rebounding. It's amazing. Tad Boyle always says 2 things. Keep the opposition under 40%, right? And go plus 8 or more rebounding.
Yep.
You held the Cougars to under 40% with plus 14 rebounding. The Buffaloes under Tad are 54-4 when you hit those numbers. It's amazing how that affects the game.
Yeah, that's one of his favorite things to say in the film room, and we trust the process. If we do that, we'll live with the results.
How would you say the Buffaloes are as a defensive ball club right
now? I think when we dial in, I think we're up there with the best of them. When we don't dial in, you can either take it or leave it.
Right. Are you a better man-to-man defensive team or zone team?
I definitely like our zone. I think when guys are flying around at the top, we're keyed in, and I think we can be really good in the zone. But even in man, I think once we dial in, that's the main thing, just staying focused.
Right. The Buffaloes do get the split in those 2 ball games. The home victory over Washington State on a Thursday. We'll come back and talk about the 7-point loss to the Washington Huskies on Saturday night here at the CU Event Center. But first, post-game comments from Tad Boyle after the Buffs' 32-point win over the Cougars.
Well, I'd first like to say it's nice to see the ball go in the basket. You know, we haven't seen that in a while, and so it's nice to see that tonight. We got some guys kind of going, and making 11 threes is obviously big. And we knew we were going to see a lot of zone. Didn't know how much. They started out in man, and I thought we did a good job. And then when they went to their zone, we did a good job there too. So overall, I'm pleased. I told our players, you hit our defensive numbers, you hit your rebounding numbers, you add that one to the win column, and you don't have to worry about the final score. So did a lot of good things tonight, and we're going to need to hopefully use this as a springboard into Saturday. Saturday's game is going to be a different game, a different animal, but we know we're going to see 40 minutes of zone, and we're going to have to really make some shots. And I thought that guys did a great job in the zone offense tonight.
Post-game comments from head coach Tad Boyle after the 32-point win by the Buffaloes over the Cougars. We continue with Schwartz, who, by the way, was voted best dressed by his teammates. Huh? How are we feeling about this one tonight? Who laid this ensemble out for you?
It's a little low-key. I got the flannel from Goodwill, but, it's just something low-key.
Well, that's all right. That's kind of green. You're, recycling a little bit.
Yeah, I'm always into that.
Would you say, hands down, you're the best dressed on the team?
Hands down.
Who would challenge you in that regard, do you think?
I'll go name him because I think we spark each other as roommates.
All right.
And then Jacob, he's got the Euro swag.
The Euro swag, which I never heard of, by the way. Buffaloes come back, though, get a loss by 7 points to the Washington Huskies here at the CU Event Center. You kind of set the tone of that one early, didn't you? Buffs went down 12-0 in that ball game and missed the first 7 shots of the contest. Kind of tough to come back and dig yourself out of that kind of hole.
Yeah, no doubt. I think we get going on the defensive end and make a couple more shots at the beginning and set the tone, get our crowd involved. I think it's a whole different ball game.
How about the way you've been playing now? 16 points against Washington State, 22 points. See, it's at a career high, 2 consecutive ball games, averaging 16 points a game over the last 3. What's going on with your game right now?
I mean, I think I'm just trying to be more aggressive. I know our team needs it, especially being down 3 guys now. So just trying to make sure I can impose my will and try to do the best I can to help us win.
Yeah, McKinley Wright, by the way, went down the first half with a shoulder injury. He'd been nursing one anyway. We don't know about what's going to happen with him down the stretch, but that means if he cannot go, you guys all have to pick things up a little bit, don't it?
Yeah, young guys, Dalen, Shane, Shane's a first-year guy in the program. Dalen freshman, so I mean they're gonna have to pick up the slack. I'm gonna have to pick up the slack. Everybody's just gonna have to do more. And you know, McKinley Wright is somebody that we pride ourselves on in this program. But you know, we've shown that we can win without him. I mean, I think we'll be fine with or without him.
Yeah, Buff's not going to go on the road. By the way, they got a game next Sunday at Utah, and then it's on the road against the Bay Area schools. In this league, do you feel as much as kind of everyone else does that this league is wide open right now? Anybody can go out and win this thing, don't you think?
Yeah, for sure. It's early in the year now.
Right.
There's still a chance. Like we started off a little bit slow, but you know, as soon as we can win some road games, it's fine. We'll be fine.
I like it. He's the sharpest dressed and the leading scorer for the Buffaloes over the last 3 ball games. Deshaun Schwartz. Buffs will go on the road at Utah on Sunday, then to the Bay Area the week after that.